In case you're wondering what Loftia is a super highly anticipated cozy multiplayer world where you are building a life in the sky. You set across floating islands, farm, craft, explore, decorate, and create meaningful communities online. It's really a game that prioritizes inclusivity in their design, and the devs have been very transparent with the community to bring the world of Loftia to life. I'm fortunate enough to be a part of the Loftia Partner program, and I come bearing exclusive, exciting updates straight from the devs in Australia. The game is in active development as we speak, so any gameplay, features, or assets shown may change as the game continues to evolve. First off, the team is working hard toward their beta playtest, which has unannounced dates at the moment. They're running extensive internal testing around stability and overall performance, and I'll definitely update you all as soon as I know the dates. A few weeks ago, a new NPC for Loftia was revealed, and the devs invited the community to help name her. She's a visually impaired dance instructor who has pioneered sustainable energy generation through movement. I was like, how cool is that? After reviewing over 200 suggestions, they've chosen the name Leela, which in Sanskrit can describe the universe as a cosmic dance. In Loftia, Leela inspires the community to use movement, rhythm, and play to shape a better future. Now, in terms of gameplay updates, you can now sit. Yes, you heard that right. You can sit on public benches and furniture in your own house with others, or have a cozy picnic with your friends. As simple as that sounds, getting this to work in a multiplayer world is tricky, they said. The team had to handle everything from auto-positioning your character at a chair, syncing animations across the network, and preventing edge cases like sitting through tables or facing the wrong direction. It's one of those small features that makes the world feel more alive, but takes a lot of engineering effort to get right, they said. The world of Loftia is comprised of 3 floating districts: Loftia City, the Hanging Gardens, and the Salvaging District. Each has its own unique purpose and vibe. Loftia City is the main hub where players first arrive to meet NPCs, take on quests, shops, and connect with others. Hanging Gardens is a lush district focused on farming, gathering, fishing, and all things nature. You may have already seen Loftia City and Hanging Gardens in the trailers and social media posts, but the Salvaging District is still in development, and over the past few months, it has made a lot of progress, shaping up to be one of the most exciting environments. It's described as a rustic urban district where players salvage materials, experiment with technology, and uncover remnants of the past. There are several smaller neighborhoods within the Salvaging District, each with its own identity and purpose. One of the more post-apocalyptic areas is the concrete jungle, where you'll find moss-covered buildings, broken infrastructure, and the quiet hum of a forgotten city. This area was heavily damaged during the uplift, allowing nature to slowly reclaim the space, and you'll uncover more of its story as you explore. Another exciting addition is the museum, a feature many people have asked for. The museum will act as a community-maintained space where players contribute artifacts they discover while exploring. As more items are donated, the space will gradually grow and evolve. Rather than a grand institution, Loftia's museum is designed as a cozy retro space filled with nostalgic junk from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, such as dusty gadgets, old posters, and forgotten tech. These artifacts can be unearthed in the underground tunnels of the Salvaging District. The quality will range from bad, good, to perfect, which determines their rarity. They can be donated to the museum, and the devs are also exploring the option for players to display them in their homes. Next is the farming improvements. They took feedback from the alpha playtest and made adjustments to the farming mechanic. Both growth duration and crop watering needs are now surfaced directly in the world space UI. Now, you'll always be aware of the specific needs of your crops. They've also added tile markers to improve targeting accuracy. Animations have been shortened and adjusted to better support repeated use as well. So, farming feels responsive without losing its physical rhythm. The farming UI only appears when you're close to the crops and if a seed bag or watering can is equipped. This means that the farming UI won't disrupt the aesthetic of your island when you're not in farming mode. We now have some longer black and textured hairstyles to Loftia. These were added after the devs received feedback from players wanting some longer looks. They're still working on even more hairstyles and hair types. As an MMO game, the devs want Loftia to feel like a world players built together. That's why they're currently developing community projects, a server-wide objectives where players collaborate to unlock new areas, construct buildings, or activate new gameplay features. They've built out the UIs for the system with a contribution screen designed to clearly show what the project is and how it's progressing, including its stage, description, and overall community progress. When a project completes, the UI shifts to a completion state that highlights the finished project and any community rewards unlocked. The devs have been working on another major part of Loftia's world called adventures. It's basically their cozy version of MMO dungeons or raids. Instead of slaying monsters though, adventures in Loftia are 5-player mini-games where you and your friends can solve puzzles, complete challenges, and explore beautiful islands that might change every time you play. Each adventure will be slightly different. Some might include tricky platforming sections, while others focus on open exploration, resource gathering, or mission-based objectives, like building the seismic sonars that measure activity on nearby floating islands, or powering up these old beacons with your battery to light the way for other adventurers, or using your pruners to cut away tangled nets and set the birds free, which is a subtle reminder of the impacts of pollution on our natural environment, or a more teamwork-driven objective like coordinating with each other to realign antennas and restore communication between islands. In my opinion, these are so incredibly cool and creative, and I cannot wait to try them out. Last but not least, another new NPC is moving into Loftia. This NPC will guide players before they set out on these adventures. The devs imagine him as a fearless explorer with a dazzling white-toothed smile. This guy doesn't have a name yet, but they'll be opening suggestions on their social media soon, so keep an eye out for that. And that is this round of patch update for Loftia. I am so excited for this game, and I cannot wait to share more development updates with you all as I get more exclusive news. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next update. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and I have a couple more cozy gaming videos here for you to binge watch. I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.